been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
Saka, score! Bruins win! Pasternak, score! The Bruins win! 2-1 in overtime! Shot, score! Pavel Saka! First one, score! What is going on, everybody? Really want to drag that on. What's up? Happy Tuesday. Live from TD Garden in Boston, the Bruins, after a rough loss in overtime to the Rangers last night, look to bounce back as they're taking on the middle of the line Nashville Predators. What's up? Glad to see everybody in the live chat. Happy Tuesday. Let's get to your starting lineups. We start with the Bruins starting lineup as there's a couple of changes. Morgan Geekie with Elias Lindholm and David Pasternak, Casey Middlestat, Pavel Zacha, Victor Arvidsson, Fraser Minton, Marat Husnudinov, and Mikey Asamon. Yeah, he's back. In for Alex Steeves tonight, per Marco Sturm. Sean Corrali, Tanner Jeannot, and Mark Kastelik. On defense, Jonathan Asbro and Charlie McAvoy. Nikita Zadorov is back with Andrew Peak, Mason Lowery, and Hampus Lindholm, with Jeremy Swayman in net. For the Predators, it's Ryan O'Reilly, Philip Forsberg, and Luke Evangelista. Eric Holla, Michael Bunting, and Steven Stamkos, Michael McCarron, Cole Smith, and Jonathan Marchessault. Fedor Svechkov, Ozzy Weisblad, and Matthew Wood. On defense, Brady Shea and Roman Josi, Wilsby and Nick Perbix, Nick Blankenberg, and Justin Barron, with UC Saros in net. Those are your starting lineups for both teams. What's happening? Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe, ring the bell to get notified every single time we go live or upload here on the channel. Especially smash that like button. And yeah, I was looking at this earlier. I said this in the live chat earlier. We have not had a stream alert of any kind, not even a sub on stream, that's appeared on screen in 2 weeks. Let's change that tonight, shall we? Let's have a good night. Let's have a good night tonight. No subs, no donations, nothing for 2 weeks. Let's change that here tonight. What's up, Lava? What's up, Kristen? How's it going? What's up, Crime? DJ, what's going on? Good to see you. RES Sports, even though you're cheering for Nashville, what's going on? as we wait to get things started here. The yeah, so no Alex Steves tonight. He has been subbed out for Mikey Asimont, and then Zadorov is back in for Yoki Haru. Honestly, I would have taken out Peak, but that's all right. Yes, Victoria, you are correct. I am hearing rumblings that Andre Palat is going to be traded from New Jersey here shortly. He was held out tonight due to trade-related reasons. So, the Bruins might be a little tired. The Bruins had to take a bus back from New York to Boston this morning because their flight from New York got canceled last night. Oh, boy. What's happening, everybody? Okay, here we go. Yeah, as long as Evander Kane doesn't come to Boston, we're good. I don't think the Bruins would want Evander Kane. That goes against everything the Bruins would be doing. I doubt they would be doing it. Yeah, Palat has left the arena in New Jersey. Oh boy. Oh yeah. So Aaron Judge, okay, Yankees outfielder, got named the what's it called? The cover athlete for MLB The Show 26. I know who the real MLB The Show 26 cover athlete should have been. Rob Refsnyder. Thoughts? Apparently, East teams want him. You know, Boston Mike's making cherry trades. Oh, yeah, no. If the Bruins get Evander Kane, that literally goes against their entire agenda of trying to get younger and better. Would not make an ounce of sense. Then again, neither of the Bruins in recent years. First period coverage on YouTube is brought to you by Uno Overlays, the easy way to overlay as we're getting things started here in Boston. Second half of a back-to-back. Oh, hey, Mom. What's up, Josiah? They're doing the anthem now. Where are they in the song? I can't hear it. Oh, they're close. Hi. Excuse me. If an Andre Palat trade breaks, well, I'll let you know, chat. I'll let you know. No, I don't think it'll be Boston. Let's not start that agenda. All right. draw. We're underway at TD Garden. Aspro for Pasternak. Got his 900th career point last night against New York. Let's go to the next out of context. Oh, boy. Here's Elias Lindholm. In front for Geeky. Couldn't get the shot away cleanly in front. Philip Forsberg will get this one ahead. Evangelista thrown off to the puck by Aspro. McAvoy chips it along. Aspro works it free from Evangelista. Here is Forsberg in front for Yossi. Got broken up. McAvoy chips it along to Aspro. Aspro plays this one ahead. Geeky over to Elias Lindholm. Plays it across. Pasternak on the sauce pass. In front. Geeky stopped by Saros. What a tic-tac-toe play. Just couldn't get the goal there for Morgan. Geeky was looking for a high sticking penalty and didn't get one. Lohrei trying to get it to Middlestat. Couldn't get it to him. Steven Stamkos wrapped up by Lohrei. Zacha digs it free. Puck comes in front. Bunting. It was a weak shot, and Swayman had to make a save on it. He caught a high stick from Ryan O'Reilly. Morgan Geeky, 7 points in his last 6 games. 4 goals and 3 assists. Played ahead. Victor Arvidsson leaves it for Zacha. Kept to the outside. Here is Zacha. In front, still free, knocked away. Middlestat keeps it inside the line, just past Arvidsson on that feed. Puck comes out. Lohrei for Middlestat across the line. Middlestat looking. And they're... wow! They call that offside, and Arvidsson's pissed off. He is not happy. What's up with all the Predators fans in chat? What the hell? Coming out of nowhere. Kastelik against McCarron on the draw. Kastelik wins it in the neutral zone. There's Zadorov. Zadorov dumps in. He's in tonight. He was a game time decision, but he's in. Yoki Haryu's out, which I feel like is not the right person to take out of the lineup. Should have been Peak. McCarron gets it in. Swayman plays it around for Peak. Here is Sean Corrali. No, they're welcome here, as long as they're not a piece of crap. Corrali ices the puck, which I think I know those two. Yeah, I do, so no. They're fine. Kastelik will take this draw here. Svechkov's waved out. No, he's going to stay in. Fedor Svechkov. Not Svechnikov. Svechkov. Confusing as hell. A shot that goes wide. Rebound kept away. Andreas Englund in is a late ad for Nashville's lineup. Zadorov to Corrali. Trying to play this one ahead. This puck bounces right back to Swayman. He had to make a save. Let me see the Predators' lines. They didn't even put them out. A lot of outages in the Nashville area. Oh, that makes sense. Puck tied up behind the net. Oh, that puck comes free. It comes out to the line. Andreas Englund. Marchessault trying to scoop it on net. Blocked by Zadorov. Taken back by Svechkov. This puck deflects out of the zone. So Englund is actually in the lineup for Justin Barron tonight. It's a late add to the lineup for Nashville. Fraser Minton for Husnudinov played over to McAvoy. McAvoy on the backhand and in. Been wondering about Mikey Eyssimont and what his future might be in Boston. as the extra forward in the lineup who doesn't ever really see time anymore. You live 60 miles from Toronto, so I should be at least fit, but I have a functioning brain. See, Lava, that's why you're one of the good ones, you know? That's why you're smart. Here is Ryan O'Reilly get on the forecheck first. Play to Forsberg, broken up. Forsberg has it on the far side. Played across for Brady Shea. Left side shot blocked. McAvoy will get this one ahead. He'll connect with Morgan Geekie. Gets around his man. Geekie takes the puck, whips it to Elias Lindholm. Onside, across, and Pasternak stopped by Saros on the one-timer. This puck's lifted all the way down. This will not be icing as McAvoy stops gliding. Puck moved ahead. Here's Geekie on the tape-to-tape pass. Pasternak over to Geekie. Can't play it cleanly. Trying to go back to Pasternak, and they just didn't have the right angle on that pass. And now here comes Steven Stamkos for Michael Bunting. Bunting, Lohrei going to pin him up against the wall, using his positioning nicely to get that puck free to Hampus Lindholm, who today got named to the Sweden national team for the Olympic Games. Congratulations to Hampus on that. Pasternak shoots. It's blocked on the feed from Hampus Lindholm. Here is Nick Perbix. Played along. Weissblatt got it out to the neutral zone. Eric Haula plays it over. Perbix, poke check by Lindholm. Lohrei sends it ahead. Here comes Arvidsson. Bruins have an all-man rush. Here's Middlestat. Middlestat kept to the outside by Blankenberg. Zacha through the legs, chance in front. And Saros poke checked it away. Here is Smith. Kept to the outside by Middlestat. Zadorov. It's knocked down. Peak for Middlestat in the neutral zone. Carries it across the line on the near side. Middlestat just past Zacha on that tape-to-tape cross-ice pass. Here is Jonathan Marchessault. Plays it ahead. A shot. And Barron misses high on that. Well, wait a minute. Who's out? Who's out? Are they running 11 forward, 7 defensemen tonight? What the hell? What are they doing? What is Nashville doing? No idea. So I'll see whoever... I don't know what the Predators' lines are tonight, because clearly the team didn't release them either, so... Whoever I say for Nashville is in. Just go along with it. Just humor me here. Face-off tied up and won by Boston. Jeannot chips it in the zone. Shea sends it ahead, gets broken up. McCarron got it in anyway off the bounce. Here is McAvoy, plays it. He'll try to carry it up ahead, finds Corrali. Sends it to Kastelik. Trying to get it to Jeannot, got broken up there by Michael McCarron, who apparently might be available for trade at the deadline. Same with former Bruin Eric Haula. No, I'm not interested in either player. Here is McAvoy trying to get it to Kastelik. Sends it ahead. Tanner Jeannot just gloved it behind himself when he couldn't put the puck. Got everyone up. Yeah, well, it's not even my fault. It's not my fault the Predators didn't release their lines on their social media platforms. Not my fault. Asperos sends it ahead, got broken up in the neutral zone. Here come the Predators again. Forsberg shot blocked by Lohrei. Lohrei knocks into Forsberg. The American getting in on the Swede. Lohrei trying to dig it free from Forsberg. Svechkov in there as well. Yeah, they were running 11 forward, 7 defensemen. Okay, that makes way more sense. Fraser Minten takes, or that's Asamont taking the bump. He'll get it in the zone in deep. Swayman leaves it for Hampus Lindholm. Matthew Wood looking to center in front, got broken up there by Hampus Lindholm. Matthew Wood, peak, tying him up. Stamkos trying to go back to the line. He can't. Has to reverse it back down low instead. Asamont digs it free from Stamkos. Puck sent ahead. Puck comes to Hustadinov. Takes a hit from Yossi as he gets it in the zone. Is that not a cross-check? Here's Brady Shea. Puck deflects ahead. Morgan Geekie plays it over to Pasternak. Kicks it to a stick blade. Here is Pasternak looking. Keeps it alive against 4 defenders. Finds Zadorov. He shoots. Stop. We have a penalty here. And it's going to go against the Predators. slashing penalty is the call. Bruins will be on the power play for the first time coming up after this TV timeout. It's going to be on somebody for Nashville. We'll see. Excuse me. My gosh. So we'll see how the Bruins do on the power play after this TV timeout. Sabres lead 1-0 over Toronto thanks to, who you guessed it, Tage Thompson. Yeah, Tage is insane. He's nuts. It's a hell of a player right there. It's a hell of a player. No, he's great though. Tage is what a player. So, all right. Bruins lose the face-off, and it's cleared by Roman Josi. Oh, it's no goal? Okay. Okay, well, thank you for at least correcting it. Here is McAvoy. Zacha for Elias Lindholm, back to Zacha, back to Lindholm. Drops it over to Pasternak. Plays it across, and he couldn't connect with Geekie on that pass. Stop the cross-ice passes on the power play, please. Pasternak. Zacha, McAvoy, back to Zacha. McAvoy again. Zacha, Lindholm, one-timer, stopped by Saros, so is there. Oh, is so there. They use the bumper finally. That's what Lindholm's supposed to be used for, guys. Bruins win the face-off here. McAvoy tied up. Nashville try to get this out. Lindholm, good hold in. Here is Zacha. Drops it for Geekie. Bruins will keep it alive. McAvoy to the net. Stopped by Saros. He plays it aside. And he almost turned over the puck. It's cleared by Ryan O'Reilly. The Predators will get a change, and I think the Bruins might change too. We'll see. McAvoy drops it for Zacha. Nope, the first unit's still out there. Here's Elias Lindholm, back to Zacha, back to Lindholm. The Bruins are offside because they don't know how to enter the zone on the power play. It's an offside against Boston. Bruins power play ranking in the league near the top of the standings, I think. %37.5% in January, the Bruins power play, just a heads up. Which is insane. Bruins power play, third in the league, 27.5%. The Bruins power play is third in the league. It's cleared all the way down. Hampus Lindholm grabs it, so it's Lindholm and Lohrei with Minton, Arvidsson, Middlestat. That's a good second unit, honestly. Lohrei tied up along the wall, but he couldn't hold the puck, and it's cleared down by Wilsby. Vegas with a 1-0 lead. Here is Hampus Lindholm down to 20 seconds. Drops it for Arvidsson. Here come the Bruins. They'll move it up in transition. Drops it for Minton. Mitten gets it in the zone, got broken up again, because they don't know how to enter the zone cleanly again, because they do the same thing in the first and the second units, predictable as hell. Oh, Middlestat threw it right to Roman Yossi. Here comes an odd man rush. It's a 2-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-5 as everybody got back. That shot goes wide. Oh, brother. That was not a good power play from the second unit. We only had 2 shots on goal in that power play. Zadorov for Corrali. Shovels it ahead. Got broken up there. Corrali trying to get it in the zone. Got broken up. It's kept in. Bruins will get in there on the forecheck. Forsberg lifts this one out of the zone. Peak with a good stick lift. Sends it ahead for Corrali. Couldn't get it to him. Kastelik, good stick lift. Gets it in the zone. Here's Justin Barron. Jeannot rams right through him with a nice check. Corrali pinned up against the wall by Forsberg. Puck moved ahead, kept in. Zadorov falls over, keeps his balance. Corrali, Zadorov, Jeannot stopped by Saros. Rebound still free. They blow it dead on a good try from Jeannot, but it was on his off angle. And now the meeting of the minds behind the Nashville net. They go to commercial break. Bruins battling early. Make sure, only 11 likes on the stream. If you have not yet, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Hit it as hard as you possibly can. In fact, it's actually, I'm asking for you to drop an elbow on that like button and that subscribe button. We haven't had a on-stream alert in 2 weeks, everybody. Make sure if you have not yet, you subscribe, and your name might pop up on screen. Also, donations are open if you'd like in multiple ways. You can hit the pinned comment in the live chat, or the first link in the description. It's the same link. Or you can hit that dollar bill icon in the live chat. I'll zoom in on it so you can see it. This little icon down here, yeah, here we go, so you can see it for yourself. Down here, that's the super chat icon. If you have not yet, hit one of those buttons if you'd like. It'd be much appreciated. Give that button the stunner because Stone Cold said so. Thank you. And that is the bottom line. And you know what I say to that? Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. All right, we're back out of break.
10th and 11th goal of the season last night against the New York Rangers, and Brick, he was in good position for both of them, being right in front of
Yes, a like spike.
through the seam there. Puck ends up right on Elias' stick, and very similar on the second goal. He's Johnny on the spot.
Toronto leads 1-0 over Buffalo. Low-key, as screwed up as it sounds, we kind of need Toronto to win for the Bruins' sake for the divisions. Much noted Franklin Mascot. We got about, like, I think 18 inches, maybe 19. I'm calling it 18. Geeky will take this draw as Lindholm got waved out. Nashville wins the draw. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. I don't know what happened with the live chat. It has reset itself for some reason. That was kind of weird. Here is Mason Lohrei. Bank pass through Hampus Lindholm. It's a bad pass by Lohrei, and Smith will get it to McCarron. McCarron plays it out to the blue line. Shea's drive, and it's caught by Swayman. There's some extra action in front of the net, but there will be no more further action as Swayman holds onto the puck.
Whether it was Nashville or whether it was Mason Lohrei getting in front, we'll get a look at it here, but really tricky. Jeremy doing a good job being in position. He doesn't slide, he doesn't move, he shifts his head.
Let's see the shot by Shea. It was a knuckle puck. Nice. Okay. Yeah, interesting save. Nice job. He tried to catch it with the glove, but couldn't. Then he got a snow shower in front, too, from Cole Smith. Bastard. Doing the last name Miss Justice. O'Reilly against Elias Lindholm. Never mind, he's waved out. Philip Forsberg taking this draw against Elias Lindholm. 10:32 into the first period, scoreless at TD Garden. Brady Shea, another try, stopped by Swayman. The rebound popped up high in the air and was cleared into the near side corner. And now Lindholm for Pasternak, trying to send it to Aspro to wave it out of the zone. He eventually gets it out. Geekie the stick lift. Geekie plays it across through O'Reilly's stick. Puck comes to McAvoy. Whipped back across. Geekie got knocked down on the neutral zone, and they're going to play on no call. Forsberg, O'Reilly, looking in front, bats around, and the Bruins get it away from trouble. Bruins trouble with the puck in their own end here. They can't get it out. Here's Yossi. Here's Shea on the left point. Forsberg, knuckled shot, save again by Swayman. Shea, Yossi, Geekie on him, over to Shea on the left side, looks to the net again, that puck deflects wide. Pasternak will try to hop on this puck. He'll get it around Evangelista, shovels it ahead, Shea holds in the blue line, having a monster shift here. Pasternak was lurking up ahead, but he didn't get it. Here's a little bit of a give-and-go attempt, and Geekie broke it up. For McAvoy, Bruins trouble in their own end. It's the top line for the Bruins. Can't get it past their own 100 feet. Quick re-entry for Nashville. They're gonna make the Bruins couldn't even make a change. Here is Yossi, plays it across. Bruins were screaming it was offside. It looked it. Here is Stamkos. A shot, deflection wide. Rebound, Zaka tied up with Hala. Puck comes to Victor Arvidsson. Bruins trouble here. They can't get it past the red line right now. Aspro lifts this one out. Wilsby hops on it, plays it to Perbix. Fannon, Middlestat trying to play it, gets it back. Middlestat in front, pinballs wide. He tried passing it to Arvidsson in front, and is deflected wide. No icing, they're going to say. The Bruins were able to finally make a change out of that. Here is Peak, deflects it off Middlestat. Puck popped up high in the air, gloved out of the zone. The Bruins will play it. It's Peak. Zadorov. Ahead, Middlestat. Trouble in the neutral zone there. Dumped in there by Smith. Zadorov chips it ahead. Puck comes to Victor Arvidsson. Banks it out of the zone, but Blankenberg's on it for Nashville. Barron sends it ahead off a skate. This puck will deflect up and out of play with 7:03 to go in the first period. Good Lord. No, I don't like the way the Bruins played in the last 2 minutes or so. What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Tiff? How you doing? Big tie up here, and it's won by Hampus Lindholm. Whipped ahead, and Blankenberg gets it back. Lindholm moves it ahead. Here comes Husnudinov. Over to Asamont. He shoots. He misses high. It got deflected off a stick, and it went almost all the way up and way out of play. Yeah, bad, Sam? No, they haven't played bad overall, so that till the past 2 minutes wasn't good. Fraser Minton against Fedor Svechkov on this draw. Tie up here. Minton wins it. Lohrei over to Hampus Lindholm to the net. Score! Hampus Lindholm! Congratulations on making Team Sweden. Bruins on top, 1-0. Wow, what a shot. That was just a knuckler. That was not tipped in front. No, Minton missed it. That's going to be Hampus Lindholm's goal. All right. Good for Hampus. That was just a weak little wrist shot, and it just beat Saros. All right, Hampus. Good for you. That's a scorer's goal right there. Goal scorer's goal. We have a stop here, and I think we have a penalty on Boston as Fedor Svechkov is down, and he is hurt. Hampus Lindholm's going to the box. Hell of a shift. A goal and a penalty. Two minutes for interference is what they're going to call. It's a hell of a shift there, Hampy. Scoring, then taking interference penalty 20 seconds later. Nice. Yeah, of course. Bruins penalty kill was better last night. A perfect 4 for 4 in the penalty kill. Much better than what it's usually been. Predators penalty kill. Predators power play, excuse me, 15th in the league. Bruins penalty kill up from 24th to 21st after last night. Here is Stamkos. Shoots, kick save Swayman. Corrali for Zadorov. It's cleared 200 feet. EXE is struggling with words. What did I... Oh, did I screw up? Oh, well, that's that. Yeah. Happens a lot. Here's Corrali, short-handed attempt. Couldn't get into the zone cleanly. Corrali will try on the other side. He'll get in 1-on-4. He'll play it around the net and kill off some valuable time on this penalty. McAvoy whips it back around. Got knocked down by O'Reilly, though, and here comes Yossi. Oh, Buffalo tied it. Kind of need Toronto to win for the division standings, actually. As crappy as it sounds. Predators enter the zone. Yossi, Stamkos played across. Forsberg couldn't play that, and Hustadinov clears. We got a penalty on Nashville here. It's going to be on Forsberg for high sticking. So it'll be 4-on-4, as you can see on the screen of the fours. 4-on-4 for 48 seconds, and then it will be a Bruins power play for $1.12 after. It's Forsberg hit Hustadinov in the helmet. He hit him, he chopped him right on the top of the head. Tie up here. And the Predators come away with it. It's Perbix along for Bunting. Puck played back behind the Nashville net for Perbix. Who did he high stick? He high sticked Hustadinov. Puck sent ahead, deflected in, no icing. Perbix turns it over. Here comes Arvidsson. He has Middlestat. Bruins have an all-man rush. Lohrei went to his right. Middlestat crosses the line, trying to get it through. He got broken up by Eric Haula, the former Bruin. Final seconds here of the power play of the Nashville penalty. That'll be a Bruins power play after that. Penalties up. Back to 5-on-4. Bruins have a power play now. Clear it all the way down. Even though it says 4, it'll say power play, I promise. And now here is Charlie McAvoy. Bruins had 2 shots in their first power play. Here is Elias Lindholm for Zacha. Back to Lindholm. Off the stick. Puck bounced to Pasternak. They'll enter the zone. Chips it back to McAvoy. To the net. Deflected off Lindholm and over the net. Geeky trying to play it. Puck comes to Smith, and it's cleared down by McCarron. He might actually pass it up to Brady Shea here. Brady Shea's got it in the near corner for Nashville in the offensive zone. McAvoy and Pasternak time up. Puck comes to Zacha. Zacha cuts to the inside. Zacha over to Geeky. Geeky looking. Puck played through Zacha. And Evangelista takes it back. It'll be cleared all the way down by Luke Evangelista. Hits the side of the net. McAvoy down to the final few seconds here. McAvoy's the Bruins are making changes. Here is Pasternak. Chips it over to Minton. Minton in the slot. Backhand wide. Rebound. Asamont couldn't hop on it. Back to 5-on-5. No shots on that power play for the Bruins. Minton trying to work it in front. Broken up. Zadorov tied up there by Forsberg. Puck played around. Puck comes to Asamont. Flipped out of the zone. Husnudinov can't play that one cleanly. Bruins with a 1-0 lead on Hampus Lindholm's goal. His first goal since New Year's Eve. Dumped in by Wilsby. Was Lindholm's fourth. Fraser Minton sends it ahead for Mikey Asamont. He'll lift in. Wilsby plays it around. Puck comes to Steven Stamkos. Puck broken up by Lohrei on that pass attempt. Husnudinov deflects it ahead. Here comes Kastelik. He'll turn on the Jets here. Kastelik thrown down by Shea. Nice hit. Kastelik came in with a receipt and knocked down Shea, and it knocked the mouth guard out of his mouth. Here is Hampus Lindholm. Drops it for Lohrei. Banked off O'Reilly. Couldn't play it cleanly. Puck comes to Evangelista. Eric Halla shoots over the net. Puck to Ryan O'Reilly. Kastelik knocks into him. Puck comes in front. Swayman hangs on. They go to commercial, but the Bruins with a 1-0 lead. Hampus Lindholm with the goal. Let me get those. Let me get the ticker updated. So, Toronto leads 2-1, and Utah leads 1-0 on Florida. Okay. Yeah, I think we're accurate. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys heard. I mentioned it at the top. Hearing that Andre Palat will be on the move here out of New Jersey. Sway today, Corpy next game, then Sway for Tampa. That's my guess, yeah. Yeah. You know what's crazy to say? The Bruins only have a few more games till the Olympic break. Yeah. They have tonight, Thursday, Sunday, then Wednesday. Then they don't play as a team for 22 days. Crazy. Anyone think it'd be good if we try to trade for Stamkos? No, it's not a good idea. It's not the Bruins' timeline to go trade for an aging veteran near the end of his career. In my opinion.
Thursday at 7 on Lesson Plus. Tune in for Unobstructed Views presented by Coors Banquet. Razor's going to be joined on the couch once again by Patrice.
Excited for the Olympics? Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll do some Olympic streams here and there. I can't promise guaranteed every day or every other day, but here and there throughout the break. Plus, I'm also going to be doing a lot of My FM work during February, during the Olympic break, so I'll be doing a lot of games for them during the break as well. So, I'll try to do some games. Here and there. I definitely want to see if I can do the gold medal game. I want to make sure I'm home for that, so I don't have to disturb anybody at 7 in the morning here on campus. I literally get a noise complaint. Here is McAvoy. For Millsat, for Zaka. Played across. Here is Arvidsson. Slap shot! Where's the puck? It's got stopped by Saros. I have no idea where that puck was. Has anyone noticed that Lawson's last 3 games ended 4-3? Yeah. Crazy. We have a stop. Saros' helmet got knocked weird because of Arvidsson's slap shot. Let's see what happened here. Arvidsson just ripped it. Ripped it. Oh, man. Oh, the strap on it broke. Whoa, Arvidsson. Holy crap. Wow.
And jumped ahead thinking Arvidsson was going to go far past it. Zaka drove the back post. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. You know, he was, 2 steps ahead as the shot was on its way. By doing that, it catches him up high and hit a spot he wasn't anticipating. Bruins have got a lot off the rush this period in terms of creating their offense. You know, there was a surge there.
Devils tied at 1. What is that last name?
More of a forecheck possession, maybe low high kind of opportunities.
Here is Hampus Lindholm, the goal scorer. He'll dump it in. Middlestat first on against Roman Josi. Puck chipped along. Arvidsson tying up Brady Shea. Puck deflects off Forsberg and out. McAvoy will try to reverse it back in. Cannot. Evangelista gets it back in. Final minute of the first period. Bruins with a 1-0 lead. Oh boy, McAvoy turned it over. Forsberg gets it back for Nashville. Here's Forsberg. Drops it for Brady Shea. Shea walks himself down low. Evangelista out to Josi out top. Evangelista again. Drew a little bit of a give and go. Josi on the left side. Nice spin move against Middlestat. Blocked by Arvidsson. Puck comes back to O'Reilly. Nashville putting the pressure on near the end of the first for Boston here. Josi. Shot blocked by Swayman, who put a stick on it. Hampus Lindholm gets it back down to 25. Weird bounce. Oh my god, kept in again. Josi drives it wide on the slap shot from the left point. This puck will come all the way down. 10 seconds to go in the first. Here is Zadorov. Will carry it ahead. This one will be the final touch of period number 1. The Bruins with a 1-0 lead through 20 minutes. Just got word. We have a trade. Just got a trade. What is the trade? Andre Palat is being traded to the New York Islanders, and Maxim Siplikov is going back to New Jersey in this deal. Per Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet. Andre Palat is a great hockey player. He's been having a rough time in New Jersey. I'm glad you can't be traded. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I have more news to report. to South Beach, and I will become a Florida No, I'm kidding. I mean, everybody goes down to Florida when they near the end of their career, right? Especially if you're Artemi Panarin. Heard reports today that Artemi Panarin might be interested in the Florida Panthers. If Panarin goes to the Panthers, I will cry my eyes out. Also, Barkov practiced for Florida today. I thought he was done for the season. He tore his ACL 4 months ago. DJ, you like that one? Take my talents to South Beach? Yeah. I knew some people get a kick out of that. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a LeBron. Hold on to remember a broadcaster trade. What? That happens? Wow. What? The Islanders have acquired Andre Palat and a 2026 third and a 2027 sixth from the Devils for Maxim Siplikov. What? No salary retained. What are the Islanders doing? The Devils win that deal. Palat's been awful this year. What are the Islanders doing? Wow. Where do you see it? Puck Report NHL on Twitter. Valid source. What the actual hell is that deal? Holy cow. That's hilarious. What the hell are the Islanders doing? Wow. They turned a third-round pick and Maxim Siplikov into Carson Soucy, Andre Palat, another third-round pick, and a sixth in next year's draft. Interesting work. Interesting. Why do the Islanders do that? Yeah, you got 2 picks, but Andre Palat has been statistically one of the worst players in the league this year. He's like their version of Andrew Peak. Like, oh my God. Major swing and a miss. Major swing and a miss. Wow. I see what the Islanders are doing. The hell was that? Scared the bejesus out of me. Wow. No salary retained is the craziest part of this deal. So you're telling me you're telling me that the Islanders, which, by the way, I'm going to pull up Andre Palat's contract, and then we'll show you the Islanders cap situation now, because the Islanders are going to pay him $6 million this year and next year. Oof. Major oof. Not a confirmed trade. Yes, it is, Candy. It's confirmed. It's happening. That's the deal. That is correct. I can confirm. I can confirm the deal is done. That is the trade. What I just reported is what I can report. It's accurate. Where is it? It's not where is it? You gotta remember. Me. I reported it. See it on Google. Get off Google, go to Twitter. Look at this, the Islanders. They're already under the cap. And now they have Palat coming in. They're going to have to do some LTIR finagling. Oh, they have 9.7 in current cap space. I see. I understand. So they move out Siplikov. So that's 2.25 out. So wait a minute. That puts them at what? Okay, wait a minute. So 9,771, 236. They're adding 2.25, so that's 2.25. Oh shoot, I screwed up. And then they're subtracting, so that's 12 million, right? So in non-involving Palat, the Devils have 12 million in cap space. Oh, the Islanders do. They then just took on $6 million. So now the Islanders only have $6 million in cap space now, which means they can probably make a move here, is my guess now. They can probably, and they have it updated now officially. They have it updated. $6 million in this currently left. You have to pay him through next season. The Islanders already have Anders Lee hitting the market at the end of the year. He's your captain, so you're probably going to have to extend him. You have Palmieri and Engvall on LTIR. Okay. Palmieri's done for the year, so you don't have to worry about that. That's 4.75 buried for the rest of the year. Engvall, I don't know what's going on with him. I forget how he's hurt or what's happening with him. Yeah. What a trade. Wow. What a trade. It's not a good one for the Islanders. Yep, you got 2 picks. Holy crap. He's young. Siplikov's 27. Good for Siplikov, though. Gonna go be a bigger name in New Jersey. Wow. It's insane. Excuse me. Insane. Islanders posted it? Yeah, it's even better. Oh. I love it. Here for Leafs tonight. No, I'm cheering for the Sabres to lose, not for the Leafs to win. There's a difference. Oh my god. That's too funny. Palat has been awful for New Jersey this year. Awful. Have fun with that. Oh, shoot. Wow, I'm just stunned the Islanders actually did it. I had heard rumblings the Islanders were interested, but stunned. Oh my god. I wonder how the Devils broadcast is going right now in New Jersey, huh? Second period of Bruins coverage on YouTube is brought to you by Benable. Recommend, discover, and monetize. Bruins with a 1-0 lead on Nashville going into the second period at the Garden. What about Morgan Geekie? Excuse me. Canadians goal waved off. Thank you. Alrighty. Where is that inside TD Garden? Oh, Hub Hall. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was. That makes sense. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, I want to point out, tomorrow night, I am calling Dean men's basketball against University of St. Joe's. Follow me on Instagram at Sam Smith Broadcasting, my other Instagram account. Go follow me over there, as you can follow along. I'll be posting the link to the game that you can watch it on. It'll be on, you can go check it out at deanbulldogs.com. We'll be live at just about 7 o'clock for tip-off for men's ball tomorrow night. We got the women's game at 5. I will not be calling that game, but I'll be doing the men's game at 7. Should be a good time. And St. Joseph, Connecticut, huge conference matchup for the GNAC coming up tomorrow. All right. Had to plug that because I'm involved. Way now, here we go. Here is Aspero for Elias Lindholm. The Bruins' only goal coming from Hampus Lindholm in the first period. His 4th goal of the year, making it 1-0 Boston. Here is Aspero in the neutral zone. Plays it over to McAvoy. Ahead for Morgan Geekie. Geekie trying to play it over to Pasternak just behind him. And Evangelista gets it out. Aspero will get this one back. Candy, I don't need... that scared the crap out of me. I thought you were spilling something. Please don't do that. Here is Perbix, trying to put it in deep, got broken up there. Perbix. Forsberg shoots, it's wide. Here is Perbix, plays it across, and a one-timer. Misses wide from Evangelista. Puck's in front, Evangelista gets it back for Perbix, right point, shot. Caught by Jeremy Swayman. Dun, dun, dun. Face-off won by Nashville. Shot blocked by Middlestat. Arvidsson will carry this one ahead. Zacha to Arvidsson gets the return. Arvidsson puts it just wide of the net. It didn't miss by much. Puck forced out. This puck will come back to Middlestat in the Bruins' end. Bouncing ahead, Arvidsson just got it in the zone, didn't connect with Zacha on that pass. And now here is Wilsby. Off a stick, and it goes up and into the bench, out of play. Chat, question for you here. What are we looking for here in the second period? What are we looking for? Let me know. Ready for Royal Rumble on Saturday at 2 p.m.? Yeah, I don't know where I'm watching it. Depends on what the weather this weekend. Was trying to go home for it, but we'll see. I hear it might snow again. Like we need more of it, right? Kastelik wins the draw in the neutral zone. Zadorov to peek ahead. Jeannot to Zadorov. He'll break into the zone. Here's Zadorov. Zadorov shoots. Saved by Saros to hit him up high. Puck kept in by Peak. Shot blocked. There's a stick laid out on the ice. Michael McCarron picks it up for Nashville. Here is Marchessault. Wade shoots. Kick save. The rebound. Swayman makes a save on 2 tries from Marchessault.
Well executed coming across the offensive blue line by the Predators, and Marchessault. It looks like a broken play right there. It looks like the Bruins are going to deny any kind of rush. McCarron able to gain the line by dishing it off on his backhand and continue on his route. It opens up ice in and behind. Marchessault takes advantage of it. Got his own
4 goals, of course, and a bit more physicality. Yep, I can see that.
jog by Andrew Peak to get out of the way of that first shot, but while he gets out of the way, he got a little unlucky that rebound, which is his, goes through his feet and handcuffs him just a little bit out in front, which made Swayman make the next save, but good job by Jeremy to cover it.
Hala against Elias Lindholm on this draw. Face-off is won by Lindholm. Here is McAvoy to Zadorov. Ahead off Morgan Geekie's skate. Puck took a weird bounce. Eric Hala picks it up over to Blankenberg. And the puck's dumped in. Plays it around Stamkos. A shot from the blue line is caught by Jeremy Swayman.
Another look at Steven Stamkos. This is a guy who talked about third active in the National Hockey League with 607 goals. He's a 2-time Cup winner. And his next goal, by the way, will put him in a tie for 20th with Dino Ciccarelli. I mean, better than a point a game, and you've played over 1,200. That's impressive enough. But to have
hear that damn train. Morgan Geekie. Played past McAvoy around the net in deep. Shea tied up with Lindholm. Pasternak digs it free. Pasternak looks to center in front, gets broken up in front. Here's Aspero. Puck deflects. Geekie plays it across to Pasternak. He's just across the blue line. Trying to spin at the blind against Eric Holla. Finds Geekie. Geekie trying to snipe it, and he roofs it! Morgan Geekie, goal number 30. It's 2-0. Give him 30. Geekie, an absolute snipe. He goes bar down on Saros. 2-0. You gotta love that. Geekie's got 5 goals in his last 5 games. He is back. Dumped in there by Englund in deep. Hampus Lindholm tied up there by Matthew Wood. Ryan O'Reilly's got it. Back out top. Here is Blankenberg. Husnudinov tied him up. Puck comes to Forsberg. His shot put wide. Andreas Englund gets it free. O'Reilly in front for Wood. Broken up. This puck will come all the way out. So Morgan Geekie, goal number 30 on the season for him, and it's 2-0. Marchessault's shot saved by Swayman. Here come the Bruins. Middlestat makes a man fall. Middlestat trying to go across and got broken up. You try to feed over to Zacha on a 2-on-1 attempt. Zacha, Arvidsson, puck bounced through him. Here's Peak on the right side. Peak looks in front. Peak kept to the outside there by Perbix. Puck bouncing to Arvidsson, the former Predator. Started his career in Nashville. Plays it around now. It's Adam Wilsby. Now here is McCarron. Gets it across the line. Zacha breaks up the pass. Puck comes back to McCarron. Aspero and Pasternak with the assists on the Geekie goal. Yossi for Smith looking in front, trying to stuff it in. Stopped by Swayman. Middlestat will try to get this one away. Kept alive by Marchessault. Marchessault, the former Vegas Golden Knight, was a big part of that team for the first few years of its success. This puck goes out of play. Oh, you hear that crisp sound that made? Geekie went off the post and he literally went bar down. So Geekie is now tied with Jason Robertson for 3rd most goals in the NHL with 30. 3 behind McDavid for second. And of course, McKinnon's at 38. He's 8 away from that. But Geekie now tied for 3rd in the league in goals. He's the 4th player to hit 30 goals in the NHL this year. Elias Lindholm wins the draw. Pasternak plays it, or Aspero plays it around for Geekie. Geekie in the neutral zone. He'll enter the zone. Pasternak chops it to the middle. Nobody there, and now it's Eric Holla. Holla. Is this icing? No, they're going to say. This puck bounces in the neutral zone. Pasternak hops on it. Trying to play it over to Geekie. Could not. McAvoy gets it back. He'll work his way through. Here is McAvoy. Shot saved by Saros. That was a rip by McAvoy. Great shot off the rush. Good move to the inside. Here is Aspero. Off of a skate, Corrali bats it in. And it's going to be a smother by Saros. Based on my encounters with the fans of other teams, Geeky's almost unknown to them, which is funny. So, we have a penalty on Boston coming up here. Extra attacker on for Nashville. Yossi will take the puck, and it's flipped out of play. And the Bruins will be shorthanded here. They're looking at Tanner Jeannot for this one. It's going to be a trip on Jeannot. It's right off the face-off. Got his stick a little too close to Forsberg's skates, and he drew the penalty, and Nashville will be on the power play for the second time. Their first power play did not go the full 2 minutes, as Forsberg took a penalty on the first power play for Nashville. Two shots in their first power play. Kastelik wins the draw against Ryan O'Reilly, and Lindholm will clear it all the way down. Geeky is quietly becoming a force in the NHL. I feel like Morgan Geeky for the Bruins is kind of turning into old reliable. You know, it's him and Pasternak as the old reliable offensive duo. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Here's Evangelista. Out to Yossi. Forsberg right circle. He missed. He didn't miss by much. Bruins have a 2-on-1 if they push it. Corrali with Kastelik. Here comes Kastelik. Forced off the puck. Spins and shoots anyway. Great save by Saros. And it's played all the way out to Peak. Kastelik with a great effort. Andrew Peak dumps this one back down. Want a weird fact about Pasternak? Sure. Sure. Here is Evangelista for Forsberg. Zadorov tying him up. Minton, good stick lifts. Kept in at the line by Yossi. O'Reilly looks out top. Stamkos down low in the far corner. Yossi out top. Gets the return from Stamkos. Stamkos gets it back. Peak pressuring him. Played back out top to Stamkos. Yossi on the right side. Stamkos again. Stopped by Swayman. He stopped Stamkos that time. Husnudinov, good pressure on Stamkos. Peak knocked down. And it happened again. It's going to be another 4-on-4 for 34 seconds. It's going to be on Stamkos. So the Bruins will get their third power play of the game, second by way of interrupted Nashville penalty. Stamkos splits Peak's stick in half, and he drew the penalty. Bruins will be on the power play once again after this 34 seconds of 4-on-4 time. Pasternak's name in pasta means toothpaste in Czech. What? It's funny. Middlestat and Arvidsson, Lindholm and Lohrei for the Bruins out there. 2 forwards, 2 defensemen. Middlestat wins the draw. Arvidsson grabs it. Arvidsson looking. 4-on-4. Arvidsson shot. Saved by Saros. Puck still free. It's cleared away. Middlestat good tie up on the forecheck there against Bunting and Shea. Lohrai's in down low as well. Arvidsson and Hampus Lindholm back on this 2-on-2. Bunting plays it around the net instead. Puck bouncing through Bunting, and it comes to Arvidsson. Middlestat for Lindholm. Final seconds. Here comes the end of this first penalty. Now it's a Bruins power play here. Now here is McCarron. Here is Perbix. Cleared back down. Pasternak plays it to McAvoy. Here is Pavel Zacha. Bruins will try to enter the zone cleanly this time. They do. It's Geeky. Trying to chip it to McAvoy. Could not. Blankenberg cut it off. It'll be cleared all the way down. Here is Morgan Geeky. He'll carry it into the neutral zone. Drops it for Lindholm. They're going to try the drop pass entry again. Zacha broken up at the blue line because Blankenberg read it like a book because that's easy to read. It's cleared all the way down. McAvoy. He'll just enter the zone himself. Elias Lindholm. Zaka. McAvoy. Pasternak. Lindholm, 20 seconds to go on the power play. No shots in this power play yet either. Pasternak keeps it alive, plays it across. Geeky spinning. McAvoy to the net, boys. Shot deflection, saves Saros. Rebound kept alive. Geeky fan on a one-timer. Trying to dive at it to keep it in. He can't. It's cleared. And that'll do it for the power play. Bruins had one shot that time. Now here's Zadorov for Peak. Dumped in. Puck popped up high in the air. Husnudinov battling, couldn't get there. Now Fraser Minton. Husnudinov's in! Stopped by Saros! On a breakaway chance for Marat Husnudinov, but a good save by Saros. They go to commercial, 10:21 to go in the second. Bruins up 2 as Morgan Geeky has given the Bruins a 2-0 lead. Chicago leads Minnesota 1-0. Okay, let me make sure the ticker's updated here and correct. Let me just go through. Ugh. Kings scored. Okay. 3-2 Sabres. Yep. Move this up. Why not? 2-1 Montreal. Yep. Florida is tied at 2 with Utah. Jets and Devils tied at 1. Stars and Blues scoreless. Blackhawks at the Wild 1-0. Other 2 games haven't started. Okay. Ugh. Cole Schwint. What a name.
Just about got on the board there with a great play by Fraser Minton, protecting the puck. Subtle play from the young kid. Continues to impress with plays like that along the wall break. Love the pass.
Fraser Minton, by the way, leading the team in goals in 2026. He's got 7 goals in since New Year's Eve. Nuts.
To Minton, who's got a running turn coming across the offensive blue line. He makes the pass in stride.
McCarron against Minton on this draw.
David Pasternak, guys, was talking about Husnudinov and his hockey IQ. That depending
Big tie up here on the draw. Bruins gonna dig this free. They don't. Nashville gets it.
from his game as well. What are you doing that?
Puck comes out. Zadorov will grab this puck. Sends it ahead. Deflected to Husnudinov. He'll bank it in deep on the backhand. Big tie up there. Puck comes to Andreas Englund off Asamont. He'll get in there on the forecheck. Big check from him on Englund. Puck chopped. Deflects to Minton. Drop back for Mason. That's Zadorov. Icing here against Boston. TD Garden playing All This Together from High School Musical. Yeah, they are. You know, I got copyrighted for the TD Garden playing Britney Spears a few nights ago. So you guys know. O'Reilly against Minton on this draw. Defensive zone draw for the Bees here. O'Reilly wins it back. Yossi spins back against Asamont. Yossi shot blocked. Rebound. Pinballs to Swayman. He makes a save on that try in front. 9:33 to go second period. 2-0 Boston here. Goals in this one. Hampus Lindholm and Morgan Geekie. The refs have been better tonight than they were last night. They haven't taken away some penalty that they weren't allowed to take away yet. Yossi's drive blocked. Rebound. Bruins will get this one ahead. Here comes Geekie. He has Pasternak and McAvoy. And Geekie coughed up the puck. Bruins are delayed offside. They have to tag up and get onside. Brady Shea. Shea dumps in. Aspero trying to shovel it to McAvoy. He'll bat it along. Puck comes to Geekie, who has the only goal in the period. This puck was deflected by a Predator's stick. No icing. Saros comes way out of his net to play this puck. Forsberg almost got upended by Pasternak. Here comes Evangelista. Yossi in front, deflection wide. He's trying to find Hala, who was sneaking in backdoor. Geekie finds Lindholm on the far side. Drops it for Geekie. Whips it across, and he couldn't connect with Pasternak. It got broken up by Yossi. And now here's Justin Barron. Gets it in. Hampus Lindholm over to Elias Lindholm. And Morgan Geekie dumps it in. Blankenberg will move this one along. This was deflected off a stick, no icing. Swayman plays it around. Jeannot digs it free from the battle. Play to Lohrei. He has Corrali and Kastelik up on this rush. Jeannot has a drop feed. Lohrei finds Kastelik. Played across. He tried to find Jeannot, the former Predator, in his own right. Lindholm trying to keep this one in. He does. Kastelik, Jeannot. Lohrei left point. Lohrei steps up. Curls. What a move! Kick, save, rebound! And he could not put it home. Great try from Lohrei. The Predators will ice the puck here with 7:44 to go in the period. I love that from Mason Lohrei. I love that play. The curl and drag to the inside. The confidence. The wrister. The rebound was right there for Corrali. He just couldn't get the stick on it. If Corrali gets a stick on it, it's 3-0. That's how much of a tap-in it is for Sean Corrali right there. Zacha against Stamkos. Zacha wins the draw. Hampus Lindholm. Victor Arvidsson. Trying to whip it on net. Blocked by Stamkos. 3-on-2 for Nashville. Bunting for Hala. Hala fans on it. Gets a shot away anyway. It's blocked. Blocked by Victor Arvidsson. Bunting. Lindholm throws him down. And they're going to call Lindholm for the trip. And Lindholm is not happy about it. And I don't like the call either. Nothing Lindholm could have done about that. Will their power play go the full 2 minutes this time? Damn. Stop until you praise the refs. Fair enough. David Pastrnak has now recorded 21 assists in his last 14 games. That's the first time a Bruin has done that since Adam Oates did it back in 1993. The full list of Bruins to record at least 21 assists in a 14-game span. Adam Oates, Ray Bourque, Bobby Orr, Fred Stanfield, Phil Esposito, and now David Pastrnak. He is the 6th ever Bruin to get 21 assists in his last 14. Per Ty Anderson of 98.5, the Sports Hub. Predators on the power play for the 3rd time tonight. Let's see this call. Don't like that call. Not a lot. Here is Roman Josi. Nashville on the power play for the 3rd time. Josi fires, saved by Swayman. He got knocked down, and he was cleared away anyway. Bruins trying to get this one out. Corrali gets it. Oh, he couldn't get it out. Held in by O'Reilly. Kastelik would have been gone on a breakaway if that puck got through. Here is Josi at the line. Adam Oates was a good playmaker. I've seen some clips. I haven't been able to, He is just his decision-making, especially when he crosses the line. Marchessault's shot's blocked. Rebound in front back door cleared away. Zadorov can't clear. Held in. Puck chopped. Corrali trying to wave this one out. He'll get it out to center. We have a stop here. Well, played in stop, excuse me. It was a delayed offside against Nashville. Puck chipped to Husnudinov. It's cleared 200 feet. I'm worried. What are you worried about? Hearing rumblings that Andre Palat trade might not be the only trade in the NHL tonight. That's all I'll say about that. Evangelista tied up there by Peak. Can't confirm anything, but it might not be. This puck deflects out off Aspero and out. Blankenberg. Evangelista. Banks it in deep. Here is Evangelista on the near side. 15 seconds to go on the Nashville power play. Blankenberg. Wood. Fakes the shot. Evangelista. Wood. Evangelista again. Final seconds of the power play. Penalty killed off. Bruins get Hampus Lindholm back. Wood kept to the outside by Aspero. 2 forwards, 3 defensemen out there right now. Nashville still has it. A try from the line deflects wide. Predators only had 1 shot in that power play. Brady Shea gets it in deep. Perbix. Played across. Brady Shea had an opening, but he couldn't play the puck. Shot deflection. Save. Rebound. Swayman, a split save. What a stop. And now Lindholm is roughing up Michael Bunting, and now everybody comes together. Everybody's paired off. Swayman looking like Simone Biles in the Olympics with the splits. And Lindholm's still barking at Bunting. Took an extra shot at Swayman after the whistle. The square dance? Well, they are playing Nashville. see. I don't think they're gonna call anything, right? No, I don't think so. If Bunting punches 2 players... Really? Does that mean he's bunting with 2 strikes? Good lord.
Here he shows off his flexibility, opening up the full splits with that right leg, sealing the ice, not really knowing where that
Oh, that's why Bunting took an extra shot at Swayman after he had the puck smothered.
There was a little altercation out in front, but nothing called.
We're going to stay 5-on-5.
Have to make those stops. Well, that's it. To be able to stretch and get into the splits is one thing, but to hold that ice and getting
Face-off will be outside the Bruins' end here. McCarron waved out against Lindholm, so it'll be Cole Smith on the draw. Incorrigible punster. I appreciate a good pun when I hear one. Lindholm wins the draw in the neutral zone. Zadorov chops it ahead to Pasternak. Bruins dump in. Saros plays it along after he gloved it down. Pasternak deflected to the middle, cleared away, and now it's Cole Smith for McCarron. To the outside, shot wide. Perbix for McCarron. Looks in front. Peak, nice job on the hit there. McCarron against Peak again. Cole Smith. Out top to the blue line. Willsby shoots, blocked in front. Fraser Minton plays it around. Geeky trying to shovel it out, held in by Perbix along the near wall. Puck comes to Zadorov, gets free from McCarron. Lifted high and out. Pasternak was waiting for it, didn't play it. Saros slipped. Nashville gets it in deep. Lorai tied up there by Evangelista. Took a weird bounce. Hampus Lindholm forces it along. Puck comes to Forsberg, who's always a threat on the ice. Zacha for Arvidsson. Chips it ahead, Middlestat trying to beat Blankenberg. Just couldn't. He blew an edge. Lorai deflects it along off Zacha. Couldn't play it. Blankenberg gets it back. Over to Blankenberg. Their shot misses over the net. Missed just over the crossbar. Arvidsson. Puck play to Middlestat. Has Zacha. Arvidsson coming as well. Zacha shoots. Misses high. Rebound in front. Cleared away. Zacha might have hit Saros. Couldn't quite tell. They're giving him credit for a shot on goal, so he must have. Kastelik for Lorai. Touch pass by Zacha to Kastelik. For Middlestat. Looks for support. Middlestat plays it around the net. Corrali there. Shovels it towards the net. Blocked by Barron. 2:37 to go in the period. Bruins up 2-0. One goal here in the second. It came from Morgan Geeky early on. Stamkos almost making Swayman pay for a turnover. It's cleared away. Now it's Tanner Jeannot. Chips it to himself. He'll get to the puck first. Into Corrali. Corrali could not play that puck to Kastelik or Jeannot. Kastelik punches at it to keep it alive. Puck played in front. Corrali couldn't play it out of thin air. Corrali for Aspero. Steps up. Shot wide. That had eyes on that seeming missile. McAvoy shoots. Fought off by Saros. Jeannot. Corrali. Stopped by Saros again. Love that shift from the fourth line. That fourth line had a great shift right off the start. Elias Lindholm down the tunnel for Boston. Not great news. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I'll give you an update if I have one. I don't know if I have one. So now Minton playing up with Geeky and Pasternak for the moment. Elias Lindholm back to the room. Whoa, Andrew Peak almost put that in his own goal. Here is Cole Smith for Morgan Geeky. He has David Pasternak. Fraser Minton coming as well. That's Zadorov, excuse me. Pasternak trying to play it in front. Zadorov was backdoor. Puck got cut off by Yossi. Yossi gets around 3 Bruin skaters. Yossi spins back against Peak. Delayed penalty against Boston here. They can't stay out of the box, apparently, tonight. Here is Forsberg. Shoots. Blocked. Here is Yossi. Wilsby. Forsberg, pressured at the line by Geeky. Pasternak gets the touch. And it'll be another penalty on Boston. It's going to be on Pasternak they're looking at. A slash is the call. And it's going to go against David Pasternak. Don't really see him take penalties often. Caught Yossi on the hands. Didn't really affect him too much. If they don't score here, they'll have about 55 or so seconds, maybe 56, to go to start the third period with on-the-man advantage for Nashville if they don't score in the next 64 seconds. Kaslik against O'Reilly on this draw. Bruins win it. And it's cleared all the way down. Here is Yossi across the line. Gets the return there. Marchessault puts it around the net down to 45. Puck in front. Marchessault blocked. Hampus Lindholm doesn't have a stick. Corrali gives him his. They score. It's Roman Yossi. Nashville's within 1. It's a power play goal for the Nashville. And with 34 seconds to go, it's 2-1. This is kind of a broken play in the middle of Corrali giving Lindholm his stick. Yossi let it go. And it's now 2-1 with 34 and a half left. Yossi's got 13 points in his last 8 games, including 4 goals now. It was a wicked shot. It was. I'll give him that. Here is Hustadinov shoots over the net. 30 seconds to go in the period. Bruins maybe a quick response here. Get back up by 2, going to the room. Take away any momentum they got. Minton in front. Saved by Saros. There it was. There was their chance. Asamont with a gorgeous feed to Minton in front. Oh, my God. That was almost it. Oh. Puck comes in front. Swayman looking right at the puck. And Zadorov gets this away with 5 seconds. Minton lifts this one out of the zone. That is going to do it for period number 2. 2-1 Nashville through 40 minutes at TD Garden. Not great. Make sure, okay, Bruins, you're up 1. You were up 1 last night. Don't sit back now. Now you got to hone in here. Lock in. Keep the attack up because the shots are good. Yep, you're up 22-16 in the shots department. You've won 65% of faceoffs tonight at 24 out of 37. That's pretty good. Keep throwing pucks to the net. Toronto just tied at 3 in the second period there. So, Wild third. I don't... Yeah, it probably could be, actually. I'll get you an update on Elias Lindholm if I can. Oops. Chat, don't freak out. I have classes tomorrow. Look at the face-off percentage. Yeah, I already said that. The Bruins are winning. They've won 64.9% of face-offs in the through 40 minutes. Shots are 22-17 in favor of the Bruins. Predators 1 for 4 in the power play. Bruins 0 for 3. 20 hits for the Bruins, 10 for Nashville. 8 blocked shots for the Bruins, 3 for Nashville. 10 giveaways each, 4 takeaways for Nashville, 3 for Boston. Shots in that period were 14-11 Boston in the second. Oh, you're trying to get your daughter ready for bed? Okay, yeah. Trivia question. Oh, yeah, we need to bring back Lava's trivia. 6 Bruins belong to a very exclusive group. 5 of them are Bill Carson, Roy Conacher, Bobby Orr, and Bobby Bauer and Bobby Orr. Twice. Who's the 6th member of this club and what is it? Oh my god, I have no idea. Bruins defenseman with a certain amount of like points in a season or something like that? Am I close? (1929, 1939, 1941, 1970, 1970. Wait a minute. Is the 6 members Zdeno Chara, and is it like captains of the Bruins Stanley Cup teams? Is that what that is? Stanley Cup wins.
Not sure. Makes no sense how Bill Belichick did make it.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Let's talk about that. How the hell did Bill Belichick not make the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year? What? Something very... Was I right with Chara Lava? The final guy? Was it... Oh, wait a minute. They didn't have the Conn Smythe back in 1929, I don't think, no. I don't know. I don't know what this... I don't know what this is, Lava. I don't know. Yeah, no, you're right. If Belichick didn't make it first ballot, then Brady isn't either. Doesn't make any sense. The other guy is Patrice Bergeron. They all scored cup-winning goals for Boston. Oh. I have a fun stat. So Morgan Geekie is the first player not named Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, or David Pastrnak to have back-to-back 30-goal seasons for the Bruins since Glenn Murray. Isn't that wild? He is the first Bruins that not Bergeron, Marchand, or Pastrnak to have a back-to-back 30-goal seasons since Glenn Murray for the Bruins. Thank you, Seattle Kraken, for not wanting to re-sign him. Wow. David Pastrnak is tied for the 4th most assists in a month by a Bruin. He has 20 assists in the month of January, which is tied with Ray Bourque and Bobby Orr for the 4th most all-time in a Bruins month. Bobby Orr had 21 twice in a month. Phil Esposito had 22, and Bobby Orr had 23 in March of 1971. So if Pastrnak gets 4 more assists, either in this game or the next one, 4 assists combined, he'll have the most assists in a singular month in Bruins history. And the way Pasternak's been playing, that's doable. Many people tend to forget that Orr scored the cup-winning goal in 70 and 72. I always forget about the 72 one. Obviously, the 71, flying through the air, scores the game winner in OT against St. Louis, but I forget about 72. Oh, bad turnover by Sergachev, and the Panthers made him pay. Damn. I still don't have word on Elias Lindholm. He took the face off, took a little bit of contact, was a little banged up. So. The country of Czechia should strongly consider getting geeky citizenship for the Olympics. Yes? Oh my god. The elephant noise means Keegan's here. They better not lose tonight. Oh, you're not?
I'm just saying hi because I saw you live. Hi, chat.
What's up,
I
Keegan?
will not stay so the Bruins can win, alright?
Yeah. How did PA for... Oh, was it PA or play-by-play?
Play-by-play.
For what? Franklin Mansfield?
Yeah.
How's that?
Good game, but Franklin lost.
Oh, no. Not the Panthers.
I'll stay in here till intermission's over.
It's ending in like 2 minutes.
Fine. Good enough. Someone already said my name.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna stay.
I think I'm doing a... No, never mind. I'm not doing a Franklin game. Never mind. I'm doing a Nipmuc BVT game coming up in a couple weeks for basketball.
I don't know any of them are for basketball.
Neither do I. I'm doing it with the Floodster.
Hey!
With Grant. I haven't seen Grant in a little bit. I'm hopefully going to try to see him on Saturday for the Royal Rumble.
The game today was so low scoring.
What was the score?
48-42.
Ooh. Very low scoring. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. My car's still sandwiched in.
Oh.
Mike needs to move his car.
Mike.
I'm gonna go get him. 'Cause I wanted to go to Walmart today, but no, I couldn't.
Oh, you should have went with Jake Parent earlier.
Oh.
I don't know if I think he went to Target, not Walmart.
Well, it would have been fine. Who was the last Bruin to score a goal in the playoffs? Oh, Jesus. Hold on a minute.
So it's whoever scored the lone goal in Game 6 against Florida. Oh, it was somebody stupid. Was it Wotherspoon?
No. That DJ, yeah, that sounds right. Was it Pavel Zacha?
Oh, it might have been.
That sounds right. Yeah, okay, that's right, okay.
I should know that. I was watching the game at the campground.
I called the game. I should probably know that.
You should have came to the campground, done it outside by the campfire.
With what internet? The stream would have crashed 5 minutes
The
in.
Bourne St. Nick Park, where it's 1 bar out of 3.
Oh, yes, of course.
Or you can use
Yeah.
Keegan's camper Wi-Fi with the hotspot.
Oh my god. Yep. Bruins up 2-1 going into the third period here.
You excited for the Stadium Series game? I saw the little pirate ship map or whatever.
Yes and no. I'm excited to see the Bruins outdoors in a big game, but I'm not excited to see what this ice is going to look like. I'm scared that there's going to be injuries. They're saying the temperature's going to be not even 50 in Tampa on Friday. Well, on Sunday, which is good. We need it to be cold.
Yes. Well, they had the Winter Classic a few years ago at Fenway. It was like 52. So.
Yeah, but it's Fenway, though. A
Oh,
little different.
here we go.
Florida should not have outdoor games. They should not. End of story.
Yeah, let's hear this right. Too warm.
It was
It's not
seven.
a-
It was
it's not a-
7. It was 70 degrees during the Winter Classic.
Oh, who cares?
The ice was horrible. You had now.
Go Bruins!
All right, bye, Keegan.
Go Bees!
They just said Elias Lindholm not on the bench to start the third. Bruins going from left to right in the road in home black jerseys with the gold trim. Predators in the road whites going from right to left. Third period about to get started at the Garden, which is brought to you by Black and Gold Productions. Head on over to blackandgoldhockey.com to go check out Article Podcast available to stream on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and as well the YouTube replay is available now. Here we go. So I wonder what the Bruins are going to do here. No Elias Lindholm to start the third period. Swayman tied up. He's pushing at Ryan O'Reilly. I like that from Swayman. Here's Arvidsson. Plays it across. Middlestat misses high on that shot on the far side. This puck comes all the way down. It was not played by a Predator's stick, so it's not icing. Puck bounces in front. Marchessault kept away there. Here is Willsby into Marchessault down low. Aspero takes the puck and flips it into the neutral zone, high and out. They're going to say it's icing. Did Lindholm get hurt? Yes. No Lindholm on the bench. Zaka against McCarron on this draw. Face-off 1, and it comes to Victor Arvidsson. Kyle did tell me he has the final score prediction being 3-1. God forbid, if Kyle gets this right, his ego through the roof. Woo-hoo! Oh my God. Fraser Minton gets this one out. Looks like Minton gonna center with Geekie and Pasternak until Elias Lindholm returns, if he does it all tonight. We've seen Minton play with Pasternak in games past, and we've liked what we've seen out of it. Saros plays it around. Puck chipped ahead by Willsby. This puck's going to roll all the way down. No icing, they're going to say. They're going to say Zadorov could have played that puck. Zadorov for Peak. Banks it ahead, just past Pasternak. Couldn't play that one cleanly. Here comes Stamkos for Bunting. Bunting shot. Missed high. Puck comes to Pasternak. Bruins might have an odd man rush. They push this. Pasternak plays it to Minton. Minton has it on the near side. Chips it in deep. Geekie on the puck. Geekie has it. Plays it out to the blue line. Hampus Lindholm who has the opening goal. Lohrei on the right point. Finds Minton on the right circle. Minton across. Pass broken up by Roman Josi, the lone scorer for Nashville tonight. Here is Forsberg off Haula and out. Lohrei turns it over. Eric Haula gets it back, but Hampus Lindholm broke it up. But it comes to Matthew Wood in front, broken up off the back skate of Minton. And now here comes Hampus Lindholm. Connects with Pasternak. Pasternak knocks down a man. Puck bouncing towards the net. Guided aside by Saros. Pasternak with a reverse hit on a Nashville defender behind the play. Couldn't tell who it was. Forsberg fell over. Here comes Jeannot. He has Kastelik and Corrali. They might have a 3-on-2. Janot knocked off the puck there by Matthew Wood. McAvoy can't send it ahead. This puck is stopped. We have an offside. I don't know where Josiah is. He said he was going to be here, and then he hasn't showed up. I don't know. McCarron against Corrali on this draw. Bruins win it. So now Corrali centering the Husnudinov-Asimont line that was originally with Fraser Minton, but because of the injury to Elias Lindholm, players are going to have to double shift here. That includes Zacha and Minton and Corrali. Shot by Peak, stopped by Saros. Puck comes to McCarron. Gets it in. Zadorov had lost track of him. McCarron shoots, goes across the goal mouth wide, and it comes out to center. Here is Yossi. For McCarron, Asimont knocks in him as he gets it in. Peak stops up. Zadorov sends it ahead off Husnudinov. Try to send it in deep, he does. Middle of a change happening for Boston. Eric Holla lifts it across. Glove down by Aspero. Trouble here with Aspero. Puck comes out. A good job by Aspero getting that puck out anyway. Zacha couldn't play that puck. It's dumped out Stamkos. Over to Holla. Holla knocked down by Aspero. Puck comes to Zacha. Sends it ahead to Arvidsson. Arvidsson 2-on-2. Arvidsson shot blocked there. Yossi tied up with Zacha. Zacha goes down. Brady Shea plays it around. Took a weird bounce. Eric Holla plays it across. Nobody there. Aspero's got it. Sends it ahead. Off Holla's stick. Back into the Nashville end. This puck goes out of play. .4:17 into the third period. Bruins up 2-1. If you have not yet, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Would be much appreciated. Minton against O'Reilly on this draw. O'Reilly wins it against Minton. Here is Blankenberg. Sent ahead. He deflects off his stick. Puck comes to Mason Lohrei. Lohrei, oh boy, trouble again. He got it out eventually. Puck comes to Geekie. Here comes Minton. Over to Pasternak. Stops up, waiting for support. Lost the puck. Lohrei keeps it in. To Pasternak, trying to play to the middle. Got forced off. And Blankenberg sends this one ahead. Make sure to join the conversation in the live chat if you have not yet. Would appreciate your thoughts on what's going on. Here is Willsby across the Bruins line. Shot blocked. This puck comes out. What is the crowd cheering? Why is the crowd cheering? There's a dead spot in the game. The draw possible. No ties in hockey. You cannot tie. You cannot draw. No ties. Why was the crowd cheering? Can somebody explain that for me? Here's Brady Shea. Shot deflection. Save by Jeremy Swayman. Elias Lindholm will not return tonight with an upper body injury. Pala against Kastelik on this draw. Kastelik wins it. McAvoy sends it ahead off Asamont's stick. Leafs team so bad. I could have told you that. Puck comes to Asamont, batted ahead. Asamont gets it back, dumps it back in. Asamont shot, knocked down. Here is Yossi, tied up with Zacha. Puck waved to Hustadinov. Bruins trying to tie this puck up. Hustadinov with Zacha and Asamont out there right now. Puck played around. McAvoy keeps it inside the blue line. Played past Zacha. Broken stick laid out on the ice. Aspro to the net. Saved by Saros. Zacha through Asamont. Couldn't play that one. And now Bunting gets this one into the Bruins. And McAvoy trouble here. Swayman had to smother it real quick. 5-3 Buffalo. Uh-oh. Keegan's going to watch virtually. Keegan. Kings lead 2-0 on the Red Wings. Rest of it, we're good. Stars scored twice in 40 seconds. Blues lull. Yep. Yeah, Lindholm out for the rest of the game with an injury, will not return. Whenever I get an update on Lindholm's condition, you'll see it tomorrow morning in the live chat on the community tab. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at SamSmithOnYT and on Instagram. Check out my story for more Bruins updates. Bruins tie up the face-off, and they win it. Two Predators are down behind the play. The Bruins have an odd-man rush. McAvoy, he had to dump it in, or else he didn't have an angle to do anything with the puck besides that. Geeky tied up by O'Reilly. Puck play to Forsberg. Forsberg gets the drop to O'Reilly right through David Pastrnak. Puck play to Forsberg. Shot, save, Swayman, rebound. O'Reilly, Swayman with a horrible play on the rebound, but it got put wide. Yossi fires. Blocker stop by Swayman. Yes, an upper body injury, will not return. Puck played to Evangelista, out to Yossi, looks again, that shot, I don't think, we'll see if that hits Swayman, can't tell. Fraser Minton trying to get in there. Puck comes to McAvoy, lifted high and out. Bruins got a partial change. Spinning is Yossi against Arvidsson. Yossi for Willsby now. Played in deep. Zadorov takes this puck back, sends it ahead. Here is Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson has Zacha, finds him. Zacha spins back against Willsby. Zadorov at the point. He puts it in deep. Middlestat tied up. Middlestat looks in front. Arvidsson's there! Saved by Saros. Point blank. What a stop. Swayman got bumped by McCarron. Arvidsson for Zadorov, over to Peak. Middlestat off Arvidsson, puck batted at. Middlestat trying to play this one, gets knocked into. Middlestat trying to battle this one from McCarron, cannot, and now here comes Matthew Wood. Wood, Hampus Lindholm not allowing him around. Middlestat at the end of a shift, lifts this one out. Is going to be icing? No. 11.5 to go. I doubt a couple weeks who we call up. I'm not sure, actually. Shoot. Maybe that's where Lashmelis comes up. I've been throwing it out there that they might call him up for to try to get him ready for the Olympics and play against NHL competition. You know what I mean? Hampus Lindholm plays it around for Mason Lohrei. Puck comes out. Where's this puck? It comes to Justin Barron, under 11 minutes to go. Here is Barron. Nashville making a full change. Boston did the same. Could also see a Matt Poitras coming up for NHL exposure before the deadline. Could also see that. Puck chopped out of the zone there by Peak. Yeah, Demko out for the rest of the season in Nashville. Not great. Not great news for an already brutal Vancouver season going on out there. Puck played across for O'Reilly. Couldn't get the pass through. Forsberg. Puck played through Evangelista. Aspro going to wrap him up. Geeky trying to play this one ahead. Gets it out of the zone. McAvoy guides it in. Pasternak takes it away. Pasternak backhand try, scooped up by Saros.
Rick, we'll take a look at that first play. You talked about Forsberg putting that puck. Perfect placement of that puck. If it goes to the corner, either side, Swayman easily sends it to the corner because it's right on line. It's a bit of a handcuff, and O'Reilly's got a great stick in front of the net. There's the pass up by Zadorov. Zaka finds it. Middlestat does an unbelievable job picking that puck off the backboards. Finds Arvidsson in front. Saros gets that left leg on it.
2-1 Boston with 10:03 to go in the third. At least in the last time Toronto beat Boston in the playoffs, the last game was interrupted because Bruins goalie Harry Lernley took a puck to his bare face. Damn. Here is Brady Shea. Gets the return from Yossi to flex in. Eric Holla guides it in deep. Cole Smith in there first. Peak with a nice check. Play it around now. Yossi keeps it inside the blue line. Good tie. Peak with a nice hit on Cole Smith. Minton, good tie up on Holla. Minton knocks him down. Flipped out of the zone. Geeky plays it. He has that's Pasternak. Has Geeky. Pasternak kicks it, trying to kick it to himself. Lost it to Eric Holla. Gets it over to Yossi. 1-on-3. Avoids a hit from Hustadinov as he gets it in deep. Asamont in on the back check there. Try to dig that puck free. Gets it away from Stamkos. Hampus Lindholm plays it out. Can't get it out. Blankenberg shot's blocked. McCarron for Stamkos. Out top to Englund. Shots wide. Asamont tied up with Blankenberg. Blankenberg makes him fall down. Puck played around the net here. Nashville with great pressure here in the third period. Kind of what we expected. Bruins couldn't afford to sit back. Lohrei getting spun around like a freaking teacup at Disney World. Puck moved ahead. And Janot trying to get this one out of the zone. He does. Asamont trying to battle. Janot trying to chop it in. He can't. Still tied up. Bruins finally got it in the zone. And now everybody comes together in front of the benches here. They stop play. With 8:12 left, a bit of tension starting to rise in Boston. Nashville has 6 guys in the ice. They go to commercial with 8:12 to go. Like a teacup at Disney World. Very creative, Sam. Thank you. You spin me right round, baby, right round. We got 4-on-4. Asamont and Bunting, 2 each for roughing. So we are going to have 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to take the Nashville one off the screen. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. How about Isamont? Well, he hasn't played in 7 games, so that would do it.
Your direct account or TV provider and start streaming today. A lot going on here. Both teams trying to make a play on the front. Bruins want to get to the red line, send it in, make a line change. Nashville's thinking about making a change themselves, but nobody wants to leave because there's a lot.
Vegas tied it up at 2 in that game. Chicago just took a 3-0 lead on Minnesota. All right. So Bunting and Asamont in the box respectively, so it's 4-on-4. Bruins get the puck off the draw. Minton with a great effort. Pasternak over to Minton. Minton slows up. He couldn't play that puck cleanly. Clock, please get it right. Thank you. Here is Forsberg across the line. Nutmeg Zadorov. Forsberg shoots. Saved by Swayman. Rebound. Yossi at the side of the cage. Here is Brady Shea. Yossi has to rotate out. Here is Yossi. On the near side. Spins back against Zadorov. Puck worked in deep. Forsberg tied up with McAvoy. Puck chipped ahead. Pasternak trying to get it ahead. The Bruins will get a partial change. Mammoth scored. Good. Thank you, Utah. Panthers are kind of on the Bruins' ass. Here is Evangelista. Drops it for Stamkos. Evangelista for Willsby. Swayman with a great glove save. Might be his best of the night so far. And it keeps things 2-1. Great glove save.
Really nice job by Sway, not giving up the backside of the net. You talk about that so often, Brick, coming across the middle of the ice, guys wanting to go back against the grain. In that case,
7:06 to go in the third. Kastelik will take this. Never mind, he's waved out. It'll be Zaka against Stamkos. Crowd doesn't like that. Face-off is tied up here. Bruins win it, but they get it out of the zone. They didn't play the puck really. Kastelik clears it out. Here is Willsby for Blankenberg. Geeky good stick lift. Evangelista back out top. Gets the return from Willsby. Blankenberg scores! Nick Blankenberg. We are tied at 2. It's a 4-on-4 goal for Nashville, and we're tied with 6:43 to go. Beat him clean short side. It's the same exact situation. The Bruins, not a lot of pressure in the third period. And then the Predators get one good shot from the blue line, and it beat the goalie clean. And we're tied at 2 with 6:43 left. Right underneath the blocker of Swayman. That's not what the doctor ordered. Exactly, DJ. You get it. Not a good goal to give up. Yeah, no, it's not. Husnudinov wins the draw against Eric Halla. Aspro to McAvoy. Throws it behind everybody. Nobody knew where the puck was. Aspro was there to recover. Jeez, McAvoy. If you're going to throw the puck backwards, at least know that somebody's looking for it. Pasternak will have to go get in there in the forecheck as Husnudinov tipped it in. Pasternak trying to grab the puck. Husnudinov got tripped by Saros. No call. Final seconds of the 4-on-4 here. Here is Yossi with some space. Yossi blocked. And it goes over the net. We're back to 5-on-5. Asamont and Bunting exit the box. So Nashville has come back from 2 down to tie it here in the third period. Now, how do the Bruins respond? 6 minutes left. Aspro lifts it into the zone. In on Saros. And it's saved there. That's going to be a shot on goal. Imagine if that's how the Bruins took the lead right back. If they scored from that. I mean, he flipped that in from beyond the red line. Nashville will not be allowed to change because of the 2-line dump-in that went right on net. Zacha against McCarron on this draw. No, Husnudinov was tripped, not Pasternak. McCarron wins the draw against Zacha on Zacha's dominant side. That's a bad loss for Zacha on the draw there. Puck lifted ahead. Big tie-up. Here's a chance. Marchessault got broken up by Peak. Wilsby's shot kicked away by Swayman. Zacha lifts this one out. Puck was played with a high stick. The Bruins will move it up ahead anyway. Here's Middlestat. Middlestat decides to dump in. Wilsby broken up by Zacha. Here's Middlestat. Slows up, plays it across. Arvidsson in front. Zacha wasn't waiting for it. Backdoor. Peak puts it in deep. Arvidsson, I just want to see him shoot that puck there in that situation. Just shoot the puck. Here's Peak. What happened to Elias Lindholm? Out for the night. Upper body injury, will not return. It was during a face-off, I think. Lohrei turns it over in his own zone. Shocker. Here is Yossi, knocked off the puck by Jeannot. Here is Yossi. Has it again, under 5 to go. Yossi kept to the outside by Kastelik, to the net, blocked by Kastelik. Peak tied up. Puck kicked. Corrali grabs it from the battle. Here is Lohrei, who's kind of had a rough night. Again, another turnover in his own zone from Lohrei. He's had a rough night. He hasn't really been that bad recently. He's had a bad night tonight. Jeannot can't get it out against Evangelista. Blankenberg shoots, saves Swayman. Corrali takes it away and lifts this one out of the zone. Will this be icing? No. Shots in this period, 12-3 Nashville. McAvoy turns it over in his own zone. They're turning over the puck left and right. Out in front, Minson gets it away. Minson ahead to Pasternak. Kicks it to a stick blade. Pasternak. Bruins play it. Geeky around the net. Shea takes the bump from Pasternak. Minson for Pasternak. Through the legs attempt. Tripped by Yossi. No call. Hampus Lindholm. He blew an edge. Cole Smith. Here's a chance for McCarron. Has Marchessault. Missed high on that. Should have been an easy tripping penalty against Nashville there. Pasternak. Over to Middlestat. In front. Pass broken up. Pasternak gets it back. To the net. Saved by Saros. And now here comes Nashville. Pasternak's been out there forever. Bunting dumps it in on Swayman. And he'll be forced to actually smother this puck with 2:59 to go. Bruins going to go to commercial. 2:59 to go. Tied at 2. Come on, stop turning over the puck. Please, I'm begging. Lots of turnovers in their own zone in the third period. The Bruins might be having a worse third period than they had last night, and that's saying something. What are the shots on goal in this third period? I'm very curious. 10-5 in favor of Nashville. 10-5. Simply not good enough. I hit unmute. Thank you. So Roman Josi, since the 2017-2018 season, has led the defense in the NHL with 516 points. Crazy. .259 to go. Nashville and Boston tied at 2. Kastelik on this faceoff against Ryan O'Reilly. The attacking zone time's crazy. 15 minutes to 8 in favor of Nashville. Aspero dumps in. Husnudinov out there with Pasternak right now, and Fraser Minton. They only had Kastelik out there to win the draw. They won it, and then they didn't do anything with it. So, and Nashville right back on the attack. Aspero plays it past McAvoy. Not good. Forsberg. For Shea. Plays it across. Nobody there. Husnudinov grabs it. Tied up by Blankenberg. Aspero trying to flip it out. Puck comes to Minton. Minton 2-on-2. Minton chips it in deep. He's going to get right in there on the forecheck. He's going to win the battle against Josi. Shovels it around. Nobody there. Middlestad out there now for Husnudinov. Lindholm keeps it in. Just past Minton on that tape-to-tape feed. Stamkos gets it past Middlestat, gets it past Zadorov and in. Hampus Lindholm plays it around. Puck comes to Arvidsson. Trying to send it ahead, got broken up. Nashville plays it, they're onside, it's Eric Haula. Haula shoots, save, rebound, kicked away. Here comes Zacha, they need to push this puck now. And they just chipped it right back to Nashville. They're content with getting a loser point. This is insane. Show me otherwise. Here is Middlestat. Flips it in wide. McCarron, Zacha pressuring him. Wilsby gets it ahead. They are content with getting a pity point. This is insane. Swayman plays it along just past McCarron. Aspero through Middlestat. Kept in by Josi. His shot. Knuckler. Save. Swayman's down. Bruins get it away. It's Middlestat. Has McAvoy and Arvidsson. Bruins have a 3-on-2. A fourth man coming. Middlestat. Looking. McAvoy kept to the outside by Shea. There's nothing there. The Bruins aren't attacking the line well at all. At all. They're worst all season. Here is Fraser Minton. Off Pasternak and out. Final minute of the third period. And Nashville's going to hang on to it for the rest of the period here. They're actually going to push this puck. Wow, I'm shocked. 45 seconds to go. Puck deflects in. Swayman is to Zadorov. Tied up there by O'Reilly. Husnudinov trying to get this one out. Can't, held in by Evangelista. Worked in down low to O'Reilly. Has an opening. Tries to find it, broken up by Zadorov and Lindholm. Here is Hustadinov. He turned it over in the neutral zone. Another turnover. It's their 14th of the third period. Here's Evangelista. Drops it back. Willsby over to Perbix. His drive blocked. Rebound Minton. Just get it out, Frazier. Get it out. Get it out. There you go. Pasternak ahead and out. And we're going to have overtime again, dude. Again. Throwing away games again. We're going to overtime. Not good. Not good. This game was so winnable. This game, it should have been 2-0. It should have been 2-0. Absolutely inexcusable that this game has gone to overtime. I don't care if they played last night. Don't care. Inexcusable. They were the better team until the third period came around again. Montreal won in overtime. Thank you. Damn it. See, that's not good. Not good for the Bruins' sake at all. Doesn't help anything. Their attacking time in the third period was 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Nashville almost 7 minutes. What's the plan? What's the time on? What's the attack plan in the third period? I don't know. The draw. Overtime starts now. Here comes McAvoy. He'll enter the zone. McAvoy 1-on-3, gonna spin back. Drops it for Husnadinov. Here's Pasternak. Drops it for McAvoy. On the backhand, Pasternak scores! The Bruins win! 3-2 in overtime. David Pasternak wins it. Seconds into overtime, the Bruins win 3-2. Wow, wow, wow. Game, set, match. This one's over. Huge win for this Bruins team. Game over. Bruins win it. Your second star of the game was the goaltender, kept the Bruins in it the entire way. He had 28 saves on 30 shots. Jeremy Swayman, your second star of the game tonight. And your first star, he had a goal and an assist, including the GWG in overtime. David Pastrnak, your first star of the game here tonight. Bruins win this one 3-2, excuse me, in overtime. I'm reading 4-3 in the chat. LA and Detroit's gone final. Just trying to get all the stuff here correct. All the 7 o'clock games I think have gone final. And I'd be correct. Let's get Josiah in here in a moment. Let me call Josiah. Here we go. We're going to bring. Hello. Josiah.
Hello.
What's going on?
This is a little weird.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm currently driving home. I was out late tonight visiting some family, so
Oh.
currently driving home right now. So little Bruins post game on the road tonight.
Oh. Please say your hands free before you start talking.
I am hands free. I got Android Auto.
Okay.
We are good.
All right.
Not breaking any laws, FBI or wherever you are. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the definition. Honestly, I kind of compare it to the Patriots pro season, which was messy but effective.
Yeah, fair enough.
Kind of gross. That third period was no fun. They definitely were on track to replicate the game last night against New York. Yeah, I'm not a fan, mainly because if we lost tonight, this would be a different conversation because it would be almost an exact cut copy of what happened last night.
Yeah.
You know, you get out to an early-ish 2-0 lead. You know, you score your second goal with only a few minutes into the second period, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself. But, man, you let that go real fast. That turned into a messy third period. You're lucky that Swayman was as good as he was, because if he wasn't, he would have been that could have been ugly. They got to get better in the third period, man. You can't just let teams crawl back into things. You can't assume you have control of the game if you're winning it at the second intermission. That's just not how hockey works. That's got to be cleaned up ASAP, or you're not going to get very far or any further in this season. Because that's what good teams do, is they claw back in the third period. And, you know, Nashville's been playing some kind of decent hockey lately.
Yep, they have.
I honestly feel like the Bruins kind of underestimated them for sure. Got comfortable with a 2-0 lead, and then Nashville kind of snuck back. But, you know, you're lucky you ended so early in overtime, because with the momentum that was going on, I was not feeling very confident. But the boys got it done, so I am okay with that. You got the 2 points. You move along to the next one.
And they're playing a dwindling Flyers team on Thursday night. The Flyers have not had a lot of success as of late. Flyers are sitting 8 points out of a playoff spot, behind 2 points behind Florida, who lost tonight, by the way. So now the Bruins have and Montreal and Buffalo all have a 6-point cushion on Florida for their playoff spots currently. Based off win percentage at the moment, so the Atlantic Division looks like this. Tampa is in the lead at 70 points. Detroit is at 69 points, 1 point behind them. They just lost to LA tonight. Buffalo, Montreal, and Boston all have 65 points, but Buffalo has the advantage in the points percentage aspect. Then the Panthers are sitting below them at 59. Toronto is 57. They lose again. And then Ottawa's at 55. That is what the Atlantic Division looks like as of right now. So pretty much what we're telling you is it's still a major crapshoot at this point.
Yeah.
So, but, yep. So Bruins pick up a 3-2 win in overtime. Josiah, do you agree with my 3 stars? Geeky, Swayman, Pasternak, 3-2-1.
Yeah, I got no complaints. Well, I do have a complaint. Not about the 3 stars. That's definitely, I agree with that. Lori needs to be less streaky, man. Like, you have sucked the majority of the season, and then you kind of got some heat under you. But, man, that was just hard to watch/listen to. Like, just turnover after turnover. And in general, the Bruins were not good with that. You know, McAvoy was doing it too, and oh man, yeah, that was ugly. But yes, your 3 stars, I do agree with. Yeah, that's all I got. That.
Yeah. Let's take a look here. I'm looking at the turnovers tonight. The Bruins, 19 giveaways. Yikes! Yikes. Not great. Not a fan of that. We'll take a look at the total stats here. So Nashville outshot the Bruins 30-28 in this game. The Bruins won 60% of faceoffs, 30 of 50. Nashville went 1 for 4 on the power play. Bruins 0 for 3. 25 hits for Boston, 16 for Nashville. 11 block shots for Boston, 8 for Nashville. 19 giveaways for Boston, 16 for Nashville. 5 takeaways for Nashville, 4 for Boston. So not a fan of the stats down below past faceoffs and the hits department. But Bruins get the job done. They got outshot 11-6 in the third period. It happened again. Getting severely outshot in the third period, and time on ice, time of possession, I don't even want to look at that. I don't even want to look at that because I know it's not going to be fun to look at. So,
this has been happening many games in a row too. I mean, with the Vegas game, man. I mean, you were up 4-0 and you nearly blew it, and it was all in the third period. And then with New York, it was a tie game. You did blow it. You lost in overtime, and then. You know, tonight, same deal. I'm like, what's with the, like, hey, it's second intermission and we're not getting blown out. Let's just put our feet up and do nothing. Like, I don't know what's up with that. And that honestly boils down to some coaching. You got to really tell these guys, you know, this is a 60-minute game, not a 40-minute game. You can't just put your feet up and coast the rest of the game out. That's a huge pet peeve of mine is the effort in the remainder of the game. As a sports fan, that's one thing that I cannot stand is when – not even if the team gets comfortable. They will not play in the second half of the game. They just sit back and like nothing happened. It's definitely a big issue when you're behind, or tied. So that's why the New York game made me so angry was because it was, you know, you were up and then it was tied and then you still like sat back even though it was tied. So that's a huge pet peeve of mine is when you do not finish a game out. You know, if you lose and you played a hard 60 minutes and you just got outplayed and the other team was better than you, that's fine. That's how the game goes. But if they beat you because they just tried harder, that's a big issue for me. So you got lucky tonight that Pasternak is a freaking god and he was able to end this game in 15 seconds. But you got to be better because this is going to bite you in the butt, especially if you do sneak into the wild card. You're going to have a huge issue finishing out games because guess how, you know, what do NHL players do in the playoffs in the third period? They've tried a lot harder.
Yep.
So if you sit back and keep doing this bull crap, you're going to get your heads knocked off if you do make it out into the wild card. So you got to clean that up and stop turning the puck over in your own end. Swayman is probably screaming at himself because he has to deal with all that bullshit. So stop doing that.
Yeah. Lori and Lindholm tonight defensively did not have an amazing game. Lindholm had a goal in this game, but also had 2 penalties and almost a couple of costly turnovers too. So not great overall. I thought Aspero had a pretty good game defensively. I thought Zadorov was fine. I thought McAvoy had a pretty decent game. Peak I didn't notice. That's usually a good thing for his sake. So yeah, I don't know. Bruins have 3 more games before the 3-week-long Olympic break. Philadelphia on Thursday, Tampa on Sunday in the Stadium Series, and then Florida next Wednesday. You need to get at least 4 out of the next 6 points.
That's what I was gonna say too.
At least 4 of the next 6. If you can get 5 or 6 out of the next 6 points, that's huge. Massive. So, yeah, they have a 6
The way
point.
I put it is, I expect you to beat Philadelphia, and I expect you to beat a kind of broken Panthers team. I don't mind if you lose the Stadium Series. You're going to be in a hostile environment. It's outside. You're not used to it. You're going to be obviously very distracted because it's going to be an outside game. And the Lightning have been on a freaking heater. So, honestly, I don't mind if you drop that. Even if you do lose to the Panthers in overtime, I'm okay with that. I would say bare minimum 3, preferably 4 points.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. So, and then we'll have the next 3 weeks off for the Olympic break. I'll be trying to do some games here and there for the Olympics. We'll see. You'll see it scheduled if I am doing a game or not. So, and then we'll be back after the Olympic break, as we'll be on the push for the trade deadline. And then after the trade deadline, depends on where the Bruins are, it'll be playoff push time. So,
Yeah.
should be... and also, we're going to be counting down the days to Hagens. So, because Hagens is coming. He's coming this year. I'd be shocked if he didn't play in a Boston Bruins uniform this year. I'd be stunned. Especially if you have a guy like Mikey Asamont on your roster. Yeah, Hagens can replace him pretty well. So.
Also, Sam, their Disney Cup line with Laurie was absolute comedy gold. So
Was it
good job
really?
on that. Dude, that was, I don't know why that was so funny, but I'm just driving, and you're like, Mason Laurie spinning around like a Disney teacup, and I'm like, that is pretty damn funny, I'm not gonna lie.
I appreciate that. I appreciate I can break out the good one-liners. I'll post that on social media tonight.
Yeah, you had a couple good ones when you were talking about the guy's last name was Smith, and it's like, come on, dude, you're putting a bad mojo in the name.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's funny. So,
All right. Well, I just parked, so I'm gonna leave you prematurely here. But,
all right.
Great win. I will talk to you for the Philly game. Bye, chat. Have a great night. Sam, thanks for the call as always.
All right, see you, Josiah.
Take care, man.
All right. Excuse me. We'll be back on Thursday for Bruins and Flyers at the TD Garden in Boston as they wrap up their final homestand before the break. When I get an update on Elias Lindholm, I will let you know. But until then, have a great rest of your night. We'll see you on Thursday for Bruins Flyers. If you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe. Ring the bell to get notified every single time. And I mean every single time. Go live or upload here on the channel. Follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. All down below in the description. Especially go follow me at Sam Smith Broadcasting on Instagram. I'll be posting throughout the day tomorrow for big men's basketball Dean College game against St. Joe's tomorrow. 7 o'clock tip at Peary Gymnasium. If you're in the Franklin area, come by, come say hello. But if you're not there, go watch it. The link will be posted. You should definitely tune in. Or you can find it on DeanBulldogs.com. Bruins win 3-2 in overtime. Have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday night. Bruins win 3-2.